Hi, y'all. This is Kristen Chenoweth.
Hi, I'm Gloria Estefan.
This is Sarah Bareilles.
Hi, I'm Patti Lupone.
This is Lin-Manuel Miranda. You're listening to the Broadway Podcast Network.
Welcome to the Theater Podcast, intimate personal conversations with the industry's biggest names. I am your host, Alan Seals, and this episode is a special bonus episode that takes you to the Shark Is Broken red carpet opening night that happened August 10th, 2023. Yeah, I attended the Shark Is Broken. It's a story based on true events of the filming of Jaws. It's co-written by Ian Shaw, who's the son of Robert Shaw, the actor who played the shark hunter Quint in the movie. So including Ian, I got to talk to a bunch of amazing people, including Patti Murin, Alex Brightman, Elizabeth Teeter, and even Christian Slater. But I just want to get us started here. I'll play a quick story that James Monroe Iglehart told me after asking him if Jaws was one of the movies that influenced him as a kid.
I didn't know how to swim when Jaws came, when I first saw Jaws. And nothing like going to Bakersfield, California with my really extremely mean cousins, and they all know how to swim, and I'm in the little end, and they drag me and then start singing the Jaws theme. The great part is we're all in our late 40s, and these don't remember nothing. They never seem to remember the bad things they did, but that is burned into my memory. So I had to learn how to swim just because, one, I didn't want to get beat up by them, and two, I always thought, you never see black people get eaten by sharks, except in Deep Blue Sea, and that's because they're stupid. And I love Samuel L. Jackson's character, but you didn't see nobody black in Jaws. You know why? Because when the shark came, they stayed on the beach.
Hey, I'm Colin Donnell. I am playing Roy Schneider in The Shark Is Broken.
Colin just gives us a little insight here into what movies he watched to prepare to play Roy in the play.
I have probably seen 3 or 4. Marathon Man, all that jazz. I mean, look, I've seen some Sequest.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alex Brightman, and I play Richard Dreyfuss in The Shark Is Broken.
Alex then gives us a little insight into what he watched to prepare to play Richard.
I don't have a movie that I studied for Richard, but I do have an interview I'd all want you to watch. It's Richard Dreyfuss. Go to YouTube. Richard Dreyfuss, City Lights. City Lights. Richard Dreyfuss, City Lights interview. It's like a 30-minute long interview. It gave me everything I needed to know about this character, and I mean that. You'll see it. It's him right at the peak of where all this takes place, and it's like a buffet of Richard Dreyfuss.
So Alex Brightman, you're thinking Beetlejuice, you're thinking School of Rock, you're thinking his 2 Tony nominations for musicals, but when I asked him why he wants to be in this play, why he even auditioned, he gave a really cool answer.
I have always loved plays. It's what I wanted to do originally. My first professional gig ever was a play. I did The History Boys by Alan Bennett in Los Angeles at the Amundsen Theater in like 2006-07, and from that moment on I went, it's going to be plays, and that's it. And for the next however long, it's been musicals. So I am thrilled to be doing a play. It's all I've ever wanted to do on Broadway. And by the way, ever, not just on Broadway. What a statement. I love doing this. I love to be able to act with no net, like not be able to like lean on the idea that I can sing and maybe move. I can't dance. But yeah, this is just the best. I hope I get to do a million more. I like to be on stage. So like genuinely, I don't care where I am on stage. As long as there is like some light on me on a stage, I'm happy.
My name's Ian Shaw, and I'm playing Robert Shaw, and I co-wrote the play, Shark Is Broken.
Ian never originally set out to write a play about his dad, Robert, or his dad's drinking problem, or even the contentious relationship on set between Richard Dreyfuss and Robert.
I mean, I'm finding it hard to take in, actually. My brain, maybe in a week or two I'll be able to process this, but I still feel like I'm in some weird dream.
Well, is this where you set out to be with this, or when you were starting to write it? Like, was it more a cathartic experience?
I was hoping to entertain people, but I was imagining that I would be touring around England in a van, with the set in the back with the 3 actors. That's how we designed it for Edinburgh. So I was expecting to be in village halls in England. So it was quite a surprise to find Sonia Friedman, flying up to Edinburgh and very keen to pick up the show.
Joseph Nixon, Ian Shaw's friend and co-writer of the show, had this to add about the whole process.
Ian has always avoided doing anything about his dad, I think, for various reasons. I mean, Ian read his dad's diaries, and also he read the Jaws log as well. But one day he just thought, well, I'm the right age now, I'm the same age he was at this point in his life, and maybe I should capitalise on it. I should do this thing, and it'll be... Well, what happened was he phoned me up and he said, I'm thinking about doing a play about Jaws, about the three main actors on a boat, because of course he's an actor, Ian, and his thing is that film sets are the most boring place in the whole world, that you just sort of sit around for hours, and then very occasionally something exciting happens, and then it's back to the boredom, and he wanted to do something about that as well. And we quickly worked out that it's like a family, really. Robert Shaw's the dad. Roy Schneider's sort of this conciliatory figure. He's a bit sort of maternal, really. He's it's a bit like a Jewish mother. He's trying to calm things down. And then Dreyfuss is the kid who's running around causing trouble.
Basically what this whole play is based on, and part of what happened in real life, is that because the mechanical shark kept breaking down, filming took weeks longer than anticipated, and the three guys, Roy Schneider, Richard Dreyfuss, and Robert Shaw, they spent a lot more time together on set than they had originally planned, or than was scheduled, or that was even budgeted for. And so when I asked the guests on the red carpet what two people they'd love to get stuck on set with for weeks on end, let me give you a little montage of everyone's answers, starting with Robert Herjavec from Shark Tank.
Ooh, Tom Cruise. Yes. Yes. Running. And Mariah Carey. I know she's not an actor, but it is Mariah Carey. I mean,
he does
come
love
on.
Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey.
Probably Chris Jackson and Nick Walker, just so we could just pester Nick forever. Yep. He'd be in the middle. It'd be Chris on one side, me on the other, just Nick. Poor Nick. But we would have a good time.
That's a very good question, and I don't want to rule some of these great people out. I'd like to be stuck with the Marx Brothers. I think Harpo and Chico and Groucho would be tremendous company.
Okay, so I would like to be on my own set waiting with Meryl Streep, and probably just for kicks, Jack Black. All right. I feel like we'd have a nice time. We could all sing. All three of us sing. Yes. And all three of us are funny, but all three of us are probably so used to being asked to be funny and do beyond that we would have a nice time being off with each other, right. You know? Right. Have I gotten to work with Meryl Streep? Yeah. If I got to work with Meryl Streep, you wouldn't be hearing from me anymore. I'd be dead. No, I've never worked with Meryl Streep, but if Meryl, if you're watching, please.
I guess Gary Oldman and Jeff Bridges.
Fair, okay.
I mean, I would say Alex is one of them because we were stuck together for a long time at Beetlejuice and never got tired of one another. And, someone else, I don't know. You say, I don't know.
John Malkovich and Ian McKellen.
Very specific and good.
Oh, yeah. Well, I had time to think.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good actors.
I know. That's why I'm
like, though, I don't know. Put on the spot.
I don't know any actor name ever. I just said in my last answer Meryl Streep, so I'm going to say it again because...
That's two for Meryl Streep.
Yeah, I want to meet her.
I don't know. I think Will Ferrell will be a lot of fun. And, I don't know. Mark Rylance is pretty spectacular, so the two of them, I would say.
Probably Paul Rudd, because he's very friendly. And maybe Kate McKinnon. Good, yeah. I think that would make it pass by really quickly.
No show would actually ever be complete without the wonder studies that keep it going in the case of downtime, illness, injury, etc., etc., etc. So here's a little bit with Coby Getzug and Stephen Dexter.
Okay, hi, I'm Coby Getzug. I'm the understudy for Richard Dreyfuss and Roy Schneider.
Do you have a favorite between the two of them?
Ooh, they're both great in their own respects. I mean, I would say Richard Dreyfuss is closest to me. I'm a, anxious Jew from California, so we have a lot of crossover there.
My name is Stephen Dexter, and I'm understudying all three leads, Robert Shaw, Richard Dreyfuss, Roy Schneider. I think that Schneider is the one I probably connect to the most, but Shaw is definitely the most fun.
Because he's the most neurotic or the coolest?
I think the coolest. I think just putting on the mutton chops and running the lines has been the most fun.
And lastly, no good red carpet interview for a show that included a shark would be complete without a reference to, you guessed it, West Side Story. When asked who the leader of the Sharks is, we got some surprisingly wrong answers.
This is such a dumb question. It's Bernardo, right? Yeah.
I don't know. Tony?
Oh, geez, I'm going to get my musical theater card taken away from this. It was Bernardo. God, thank goodness.
Tony? Tony? No.
No! I'm going to say Maria. No, Bernardo.
Chico.
Who's the leader of the Sharks? Tony? I don't know. Bernardo? Wrong again. Chino?
It is Bernardo. Sorry, it is Bernardo. Yeah, you're Bernardo. Yeah.
Maria Bernardo.
Tony. Chino?
It's Bernardo.
No, is it Tony? No, it's Bernardo. Chino. It's Chino. It's Chino.
It's Chino.
Chino.
It was Tony. I was wrong. I'm wrong.
Bernardo. Does everybody say Tony?
Everyone says or Chino.
Come on. This is a play, so we have to excuse them.
That's it. Make sure to tell your friends, leave a 5-star rating, leave a review, follow me on all the socials. Well, except maybe X. Screw that place. It's a hot mess. And just a gentle plug, regional theater is hurting right now post-pandemic. Whenever and wherever you can, please go see and support your local theater productions. Everything helps. Let's keep this industry alive. Thanks for listening.
Take a deep breath, make the world a little colorful.